Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today we're going to be building a massive LEGO Star Wars clone army. You know what, everybody? I figured it was time to invest in a massive LEGO Star Wars clone trooper army, and that's what's in these two gigantic boxes that came from Amazon. At last, the LEGO room will have a massive legion of 501st clone troopers. In total, I purchased 50 of the 501st battle packs from Amazon. You can see them all right here. I cannot wait to build them all because that's what we're going to be doing in this video. Each set comes with 285 pieces. The best part about them is the minifigures, of course. You get a 501st Jet Trooper, 3 501st Clone Troopers, and 2 Battle Droids. I think it's time that we unbox every single one of these sets, build a massive clone army, and also a pretty decent sized battle droid army as well. Originally, when I was parting these out, I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep all of the parts from bag 1 in bag 1 and all of the parts from bag 2 in bag 2, other than, of course, the minifigures. Then I could potentially store away the walker and the speeder in their bags. But then I was like, you know what? No, it's taking too long. I don't want to put everything back into their bags or back into the boxes. So I just ended up getting some big bins and I'm putting all of the excess parts into those bins. Because each battle pack comes with the speeder and the walker. So technically I could build 50 speeders and 50 walkers. Honestly, the further along I get with building this massive clone army, the more I realize that I might be a little bit off my rocker this time. Building this is insane. Oh, 50 501st battle packs? That is crazy. Where am I even going to put them? I actually thought of a pretty good spot while I was unboxing the first 25 there, and it's right there on that shelf. I don't think I've ever parted out sets specifically for their minifigures. I know I have 100 stormtroopers, but I just straight up bought 100 stormtroopers from a Bricklink seller. Maybe I've done it before actually with some other battle packs, such as those Sith troopers and also the Inferno troopers, mainly the Star Wars ones because the sets are just great for building armies. But this one is more like an actual set because once again, it comes with those components. So it feels like there's quite a bit of waste, but I'm sure I'll put those pieces to good use somewhere else or just build once again 50 walkers and 50 speeders. Okay, everybody, this is battle pack number 50 right here. And I think I've finally perfected the art of the 501st battle pack part out. First things first, gotta get the big bucket of parts, put it on the lap, use that thumb tab, pour out all the contents, huck the box away, extract your sticker sheet and instruction manual. Start with bag number 1 because why wouldn't we? There's going to be a mini bag in there. You're going to grab your 2 helmets, 2 torsos, 2 heads, 2 legs. Boom. Those are gone. That's everything. This little mini bag right here is the annoying one. Oh my gosh, the pressure of the camera. I forgot about the 2 battle droid torsos in the last bag. Oh my. Okay, but yeah, this bag once again is rather annoying. You just got to go through, pick out all the battle droid heads, arms, and legs. And then those are done. And then also in here is 6 blasters. The convenient thing about this set is it actually comes with 2 additional blasters. There are 8 total. Once you get those out of that bag there, boom, on to bag number 2. I hope I don't make mistakes. Wow. I was just like rehearsing it and I was like, oh, I know I'm gonna make a mistake for sure. We got 2 legs, we got 2 torsos, 2 heads, and then there should be a long blaster in there. Yep. Next bag, we're just gonna have 2 heads and a blaster. And then the final bag, very easy. There's only one thing in this little one, and that is the jetpack. Boom. 50 501st battle packs parted out. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Look at the pile of boxes. Those are all gonna get recycled. We got 4 bins of additional pieces. Woo! Sticker sheets, 50 of them. Instruction manuals, 50 of them. Battle droid pieces, jetpacks, heads, torsos, a ton of blasters, helmets, and also legs. Oh yeah, now the fun begins though. We get to build our massive clone army and battle droid army using all of these pieces from, once again, 50 501st battle packs. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that that helmet there has a head in it. I still can't believe I made a mistake during my real-time sort or part out. The battle droid torsos, I forgot about them. How could I forget about them? I'd already sorted 49 sets. Let's build an army. There's something about building mass amounts of Lego Star Wars minifigures that's just like a lot of fun. I think it's everybody's dream. Maybe I can't speak for everybody, but I think everybody wants a massive army. I know I've always wanted one, and that's why I did the same thing with Sith Troopers, not to this extent. The Sith Troopers are the red ones, but I also did the same thing with, once again, Stormtroopers. But I ordered 100 of them off a Bricklink seller. But now we have a massive army that's way bigger than both of those armies. It's pretty incredible, and I just think when they're all lined up on a base plate, they just display so well. Just once again, there's something about clusters of minifigures that I just really like, especially when they're on a display with a set, which we're also going to be doing in this video as well. All the clones are built. However, it looks like this guy here got chopped in half because he's missing his legs, also his jetpack. Those are probably in these parts somewhere. We've got our clone army. Now it's time to build our battle droid army. Clankers, they're not quite as fun to build as minifigures, I don't think. I think there's what, 6 pieces? There's the legs, the torso, 2 arms, the head, and then the blaster. But I just don't find them as satisfying to put together as minifigures. However, once again, when you get a bunch of them together on a base plate, they look really good and display really well. I'm curious to know how many Lego clankers are out there. Does anyone know? I don't know, maybe Lego knows. They'd have to calculate how many battle droids they'd built. I'd be very curious to find out how many are on the market, because I'm sure that number is astonishing. 150 501st Troopers, 49 and a half Jetpack Troopers, and 100 Battle Droids. A ton of extra blasters, some spare droid arms, and I think what looks to be the perfect spot for our new army. First things first, lower the shelf. Now the giant UCS gunship can actually be displayed on its stand. However, with that said, I do have to make one minor adjustment. The specifications plaque and the 2 minifigures definitely are not going to be facing sideways. To tell you the truth, this display is not going to include the UCS specifications plaque. I've decided to move it right up here beside the UCS Millennium Falcon. And would you just look at it? It's almost like this display here is designed for this setup. We've got the gunship in the middle, and then on either side, I've got one of the large gray base plates. It's time to arrange our clone army. Getting them all on the base plate was a little bit of a challenge. I was like crunching numbers, trying to figure out how many per row I'm gonna put and where I'm going to position the ones with the jetpacks, because they have different colored arms and they just look a little bit different. But I think I came up with something pretty cool, and I'm adding more 501st Troopers to these base plates here because I actually had some already built. So I'm pulling some more from my inventory to increase the size of our clone army. I've got my clones in rows of 9. There are 162 standard clones and 54 with the jetpack, giving us a total of 216. It's time to put them on display. That looks so good. However, it is missing walkers and speeders. There we go, everybody. I love that. It looks fantastic. Good thing I had some of those walkers and speeders built, because obviously these aren't my first 501st Trooper battle packs. You know what? I think this shelf might need a little bit of light, and I might be installing some lights in my packs units here. It's just a bit shadowed. I also think I might bring the shelf down maybe 2 more ticks, because then we're going to have more visibility. I'm starting to think that maybe, just maybe, I should have spaced them out 1 more stud. Right now they're 2 studs apart. Maybe they should have been 3 studs apart. That's what I did with my Stormtrooper army, and I think you can just see them a little bit more clearly, especially when they're holding blasters like these guys here. So yeah, I'm probably going to do that one day. Maybe I'll just crunch those speeders to the very back there, right below the walkers, and then our clones will pretty much take up that entire base plate. But it would be nice to have lighting in all of my PAX units, and I just think it would look really good. But look at that. I finally have the proper scene set up for my UCS gunship, and I have so many clones now from 50 501st Battle Packs. I am absolutely insane, but I love this new display. So there we go, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on by. I hope you enjoyed this video here as I built a new 501st Legion Clone Trooper army. Yes, I finally have one. You know what? I think it was the right thing to do because these are retiring. However, with that said, they're always coming out with different clone troopers. So maybe I shouldn't have done it because there's a lot of spare parts there. But still, I've got all my clone troopers. I've got a bunch of battle packs. I had one heck of a time doing it. And maybe we'll build a huge amount of speeders and a huge amount of walkers in the near future. Thank you so much for coming on by. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Farewell.